Hi everyone, so we're starting out this vlog with some hair oiling. I'm using my Rosemary scalp treatment from the Innate Life as usual. You guys know how much I love this. I'm just putting it on my scalp and massaging it in and brushing through my hair. And then I'm actually going to use a cream to slick my hair back. I know some people use a mask for this nowadays, but since I'm braiding my hair instead of putting it into a bun, I don't want to add too much product to the lengths of my hair. So I just did the oil and the cream for smoothing and went ahead and did a French braid. I really like how this turned out. I've been loving braiding my hair and I haven't done a single French braid in quite a while. So I definitely want to do this more often. So because I love baking so much, part of my me day is going to be making a sourdough loaf. I am gonna try to adjust and tweak my recipe that I usually do a little bit, but it's gonna be a sandwich loaf. The last time I shared sourdough in a vlog, I did the crusty loaves in my Dutch oven, but I wanted to do a sandwich loaf this time, and I kind of need to bake some more right now. Take off all of my rings first thing. I don't always do this because sometimes I'm lazy, but I feel like it just makes sense so that I'm not getting dried dough stuck to them or anything. Even though I use my KitchenAid to mix it, I don't use my hands as much. Like I said, I'm slightly adjusting my recipe, but the only thing I'm actually adding that's different is honey. I never usually add honey to my bread, but I decided I'm gonna try it just a little bit to see if it makes a difference in the softness or the taste or anything. But for my sandwich loaf, I always do butter and milk. I'm using almond milk because this is what I have right now. I've made it with regular milk, almond milk, heavy cream, whatever I have on hand. But basically I'm just upping everything a little bit because I feel like my loaf is sometimes a little bit small for my loaf pan. And I'll try to remember, just in case anyone's interested, to leave this recipe down below in the description box. I have my starter here. I can tell it's deflated a little bit. It's a little past its prime, but I don't have time to feed it before I start baking, so this is just gonna have to do. Usually I don't have too much trouble because my sourdough starter itself is so just active and the dough usually rises really well. I'm gonna make myself a little iced coffee now. I already had a cup of coffee today, so maybe it's too much, but I honestly feel like it helps motivate me a little bit. And I'd like to get some cleaning done because I was gone over the weekend. I just want to reset. And honestly, an iced latte helps me do that sometimes, so. So I actually lied, this is not an iced latte, it's an iced Americano, so I did add some water. And then I'm gonna do the espresso and heavy cream. I'm using my hyper chiller to chill this espresso. And this thing is amazing. I don't know how I lived without it. You can chill anything in here in a minute. You can just keep it in your freezer. So I'll try to remember to link it down below. I'm gonna use this brown sugar cinnamon syrup from Tilbury. It's the sugar-free one. I have enough left for one more drink. I definitely need to restock on this because it's become my favorite. And now we're going into fall and I don't want to be without it. I'll probably add a little bit more water to this so that it's a little bit more coffee. I'd rather have less and have it be strong, so I try not to put too much water in right in the beginning. So good. And it honestly tastes like fall because of that brown sugar cinnamony flavor, but I love it all year round. I'm gonna style my hair today with the Rizzo's Curls Curl Cream and the Aussie Instant Freeze Sculpting Gel. I feel like this combo gives me really pretty waves and it's still really simple. Okay, yes, I recognize that I look completely ridiculous, but I have to tie my hair up in a t-shirt after I style it because it's soaking wet and I gotta let some of that moisture absorb for a few minutes. But we're gonna do some skincare. My lips are about as dry as the Sahara Desert right now, so I'm gonna put on some lip balm first. I'm gonna use this one from Lawless that they just sent, which I was so excited to get this because it's been on my wish list for a hot minute now, and it was really nice of them to send this over. It's the Lawless Forget the Filler Overnight Lip Plumping Mask. I love this under makeup or even before bed, but it has like a nice cooling feeling to it that isn't too strong at all. Just kind of like diminishes some of the appearance of the lines on your lips. That feels so good. I'm also gonna apply some toner. I ran out of cotton pads, but I just got a product from Say in the mail today, and they sent over this cute little package of organic cotton balls. So I'm gonna use one of these. I'm using this Rosehip Oil Niacinamide Nourishing Toner. This is so hydrating. It's a Korean skincare brand that I found at TJ Maxx, so I'm not sure if I can link it, but I'll try to find it. Okay, I can probably take down my hair now. You guys don't have to see me like that anymore. I'm gonna use these little clips to kind of hold my hair back while I do the rest of my skincare. While I was gone over the weekend, I kept my skincare very simple and just took a moisturizer, and my skin is starting to break out a little bit on my forehead. I got like some pimples that I put niacinamide on last night and woke up this morning with them looking a lot better and smaller and just not as painful, but I do want to take some extra steps to help them even more today. Normally it would be fine for me to just take a moisturizer along for a trip, but because my skin has been a little bit finicky lately, like I shared in my recent skincare routine, I just feel like I want to take the extra steps because they have made a difference when I'm consistent with them. So I'm going to use the Ordinary Niacinamide again today. I'm going to use it all over my face this time because I do have a little breakout here, and I just feel like some of my acne scars are a little bit more red. So I'm just going to do like one drop or that's the only serum I'm going to do, but I am going to take the Ordinary Rosehip Seed Oil and just use this as literally a spot treatment for my one scar on my chin that's really red. I had a really big pimple there like a couple months ago, and I'm really trying to get this to fade. So I honestly have scarring all over my chin, so I just take it all over my chin. And then for my moisturizer, I'm going to be using the new Charlotte Tilbury Magic Water Cream. This is the new unscented one, and it was sent to me. This is a pricey cream, but it is really beautiful, and it leaves this like lasting dewy glow on my skin, which I'm just absolutely obsessed with. So I have been really enjoying this one. And there's my skincare done. I feel so much better. I think the next thing I'm going to do is do my nails because they are not looking their most amazing. They have been growing pretty well though. They haven't been like breaking. They're pretty good lengths. So I want to take advantage of that and go do them now so that I can kind of prevent breaking them. What I have been doing lately is applying a gel base coat and then going over top of that with my regular polish, because I really like the variety that I have in my nail polish collection. And I also don't always want to take the time to do a full gel manicure. So that's what I've been doing sometimes lately, and I honestly feel like it lasts pretty much as good as if I did a full gel manicure. The only downside is that it doesn't come off as clean. It tends to chip a little bit more, so it's a little bit harder to get it all off, but I don't feel like my nails end up nearly as damaged as when I do acrylics or like glue on nails. So I've really been enjoying it lately. So I'll have to finish my bread, but it's proofing right now and takes a long time with sourdough. So yeah, if you guys are still watching this video, comment down below that emoji of the girl with the towel on her head and there's like soapy bubbles around her head. I love that emoji. It just is the perfect self-care emoji, I feel like. So comment that down below if you guys are still watching. I really appreciate your support. I know not nearly everyone wants to watch vlogs like this the whole way through, so thank you so much. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. That helps me out a lot as well. And let's get to doing these nails. Not sure what color I want to go for. I don't think I want anything too bright, but I want it to be like fallish. Maybe this brownish warm tone. It's in the shade Gingerbread. All of these are from Lights Lacquer. Some of them I bought myself, but I won a Lights Lacquer giveaway for PR a couple of years ago. That's why I have so many, but this is like their older packaging. It's organized by color, but all the ones with the purple lids were from the Friends collection, so that's why they're scattered throughout, but I think we're gonna go with this color. Guys, just look at this bread. It is so overgrown, and getting off the cover was kind of hard to do without just messing the bread up, so it is a little messed up. I ended up going to a friend's for the evening and kind of forgot about the bread, honestly, and was there pretty late, so this is what it looked like when I got home. I just went ahead and baked it. I did score it a little bit to try to get it to rise more upward. As you can see, it looks a little crazy, but it turned out really delicious. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time.